Okay, first of all, if you list out the pattern on a table, okay, you realize it's something like this. Then if I put it into something with multiplication, you realize that this is 1 plus 1 times 2. This is 6, right? 6 is 3 times 2. This is 12 is 6 times 2. You realize that this one here can't really relate with the layer. Okay, you can say this is 2 minus 1 equals to 1, or 3 is 3, and then 4 plus 2 equals to 6. So it doesn't tally with the layer here, or the figure number. Okay, so we need to think of another way. You realize that this one here is, this is 1 times 2, this is 2 times 2, this is 3 times 2, this is 4 times 2. So if we write it out, you look like this. Okay, and then you further expand this, you look like this. This one, since this is 1 times 2, 2 times 2, 3 times 2, 4 times 2, I can write it as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 times 2. Okay, so once we have this, we can use this. We can use the Gauss method to solve this part. Okay, realize that this one is equal to 10, right? So this one becomes 10 times 2. Okay, just a quick revision on Gauss method. Gauss method is, for example, if I put another layer of the same numbers, but I reverse the direction. Okay, then each one will have 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5, right? So each one is 5, and then I have 4 groups. 4 groups, so that's why times 4. But the actual ones that we have is actually this one. So that's why we need the total here, I need to divide by 2. So that's why 5 times 4 divided by 2 equals to 10, which is this one. Okay? Okay, then what if this is layer number n? Layer number n. Okay, you realize that if this is layer number 5, I will have 4 groups of this. Right? If this layer number 4, I have 1, 2, 3 groups of this. So if layer number n, this one will be n minus 1 times 2. N minus 1 times 2. Okay. So now the question asks for layer number 12. Layer number 12, like what we said just now, this one is one less than the layer here. So the formula will become 1 plus this one bracket all the way to n minus 1. If this is n is 12, then this one will become 11. So we use the Gauss method for this. So 12 times 11 divided by 2. But since I have times 2 outside, so I cancel this one. And then I plus 1. So the answer for part A will be 133. So for part B will be similar. Since I want layer number 68, the inside one I plus all the way to 87. So 1 plus 68 times 67 divided by 2 times 2. So 4,556 plus 1 will be 4,557. The part C asks which layer will be 1,261. So with my formula, 1 plus the Gauss method here, this one will be n minus 1, right? So this one times 2. So I put this one side, this part, the Gauss method part. So this one minus 1, so it will become 1,260. Then this one divided by 2, right? This one go over here, become divided by 2, which is 630. Actually, I don't need to do the divide by 2 part, because this one later we will cross it out. So anyway, this part will become 1,260. So this is the tricky part. Since this is minus 1 and this one is n minus 1 and this one n, so the difference is not a lot. So what we do is we square root this number. If we square root this number, we'll get 35.5. So what this means is this is equals to 36 times 35. 36 times 35. So since we want the n, which is one number up, so this one will become the answer will be 36. If you double check your answer with the formula, you should get back 1,261. And last of all, the part D is the most complicated one. Part D. Okay, so first of all, we want to find out which layer is 2163. We use back the same method. Okay, this one minus 1. Then since it's divided 2 here. So this divided 2, if I go to this side, it will be times 2. So anyway, this one, we square root 2162. I will get this one. So n will be 47. And at layer 47, how many blocks are there? So if you look at the first one, it's only 1, and then the second one there's 3, third one there's 7. So if you look at the pattern back again at the picture, you'll notice that from the second layer onwards, you times 2, you will get the number of blocks in that layer. So there are 92 blocks in the final layer, but I cannot minus 92. I need to minus 91 because this itself is 1 block. So 2163 minus 91 equals to 2072.